Hello Peanuts fans, I'm Karen from CollectPeanuts.com. Today we have Camp Snoopy glasses to show you. But before we get started, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and if you can help us out a little bit more, visit us on Patreon.com. There's a link in the description down below. Let's get started. Now, you may have seen videos before from me about Camp Snoopy glasses. This is an example. And to make it easier for you to see, I'm going to show you the cups, and I will have a link to the video above. But just to give you a refresher on what these look like. If you're not familiar with the cups, they were only available in select states because there is probably lead in the paint on the glasses, so don't lick the glasses. Easy. But what you may not know about in the world of Camp Snoopy glasses is the rare manager's glass, the 6th Camp Snoopy glass. And I have it here in this box. Would you like to see it? That's why you came. So stick around to the end of the video. Apparently there's a bus in here too. I thought it had a box all to itself. How about here? Lovely. Every layer of protection possible here. And here it is. The famed 6th Camp Snoopy glass. The manager's glass. It says, "Good grief, McDonald's Camp Snoopy glasses are coming." Happiness is starring in Peanuts for over 30 years. Hurry, commit by March 15th, 1983. 5 great glasses and mine's the best. So I think you might be able to tell from the words on this glass that this was only for managers. This was not available to the public. I don't know exactly how many glasses of these are out there because I don't know how many managers got these. Maybe it might have been store owners. I don't know. They just call it the manager's glass. You do not find that coming up on eBay very often. It does once in a very long time. And as you can imagine, McDonald's collectors and Peanuts collectors and character glass collectors, they all want this glass, and some of them are probably willing to pay quite a bit of money for it as a holy grail for their collection. And you'll never believe how I got mine. Now you might think I paid big bucks to get mine and buy it off another collector or something like that, but I didn't. A collector reached out and said, "Hey, have you ever seen this glass? Do you have one?" Because it was a bit of and not quite an urban legend, but sort of like that, where you're not quite sure if it's actually real. And I had only seen photocopied photos of it, so I had never really seen one in person, hadn't seen like a really good photo. And I said, "Nah, I don't have one." And that day I went on eBay and I was just looking around at all the Camp Snoopy glass listings, and you know, there's a lot of them out there. And I found a listing. It was for 6 Camp Snoopy glasses, and I click on it, you know, expecting to see a double of one of them or some of them. And there it was. This glass. Amongst 5 normal Camp Snoopy glasses. So I watched that listing. I put it on my calendar, waited until the day, waited until the hour, watched the time count down, waited till the end, put in my bid. Nobody outbid me. Nobody else was watching it. I got this glass for like $35, so like $5 a glass or something. I was absolutely floored. And yeah, it came in the mail. Everything was intact. And yeah, I got a Holy Grail glass for basically free, because I turned around and sold the extra glasses because I didn't need them. So, you know, you can just make up your money by selling the extras. So yeah, that's how I got the manager's glass, the 6th Camp Snoopy glass. And that's my tale, and that's my find. Thanks for joining us here today. If you have any further questions, let me know in the comments down below. Sometimes collecting is just sheer luck. If you enjoyed this video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, because all we do here is peanuts, and help us out on patreon.com, where you can see behind the scenes of CollectPeanuts.com. Plus, visit us at CollectPeanuts.com, where you can see photos of my collection. You can buy things for your own collection, and you can read lots of articles, including an article on the 6th Camp Snoopy glass. And now everybody knows about it because of my article. So yeah, so there's not as many deals on eBay, I'm sure. Well, happy collecting, everyone. I hope someday you have as good of luck as I did and find something truly spectacular for your collection. Bye. Okay, now this glass has to go back in its box. Someday I will have like a display case to put it in, so it can like just stay there and be like stable. Because unfortunately these shelves are just a little too tipsy and things get shoved on them all the time. So I don't put anything too valuable and breakable out here.